Follow the finger.
Restorations where all turns new. Bikes and cars revived, it's quite a view. With Cass and Winnie, the restoration team will make these classics fulfill their dream. Watch the shades from rust to shining chrome. Each builds a journey, glad you've come along. If our restorations get your motor running, like and subscribe, keep the channel humming.
Good morning, people. Right, I've cheered up since the last episode. I promise. Chins up. Right you are. No, you say what you see. Follow the finger. Right, okay, now top door hinge. This one, as you can see, if I wiggle the... See that play there? Where's my tripod? I'm going to go and get my tripod. It's the return to innocence. Can I find my tripod? No, I can't. I've found my big tripod, but it doesn't have the bracket on top to connect my phone to. I've been through the van 3 times. Not 1, not 2, not 4, 3 times. It's not here. I've been through the shed twice. I've been indoors once. Caroline said it's in the van. I've come back out. That was the 3rd search. Can't find it. So therefore I'm going to try and wing it as is. Sorry about that. There is nothing I can do about it. Look how many hinges taken out. Oh, it's come out. My Mary hinge. Right, so that will go thus. Like that, you see. So I think what I've got to do, I thought I would have to take off bottom, top, take the door off and then do it. But looking at it, I think I can just undo these two. Close the door up sort of quarter of the way. Undo the 2 torques there. And then just keep the bracket as is. And just undo the door a bit. And this should sort of pull out of that gap, shouldn't it? There's nothing really special about that, is there, really? So that should sort of just come out of there. And then when that's free, yeah, just undo those and slide it out and the reverse. That should be it, shouldn't it? Hey, a bit of black pussy. Hello. So anyway, so what I'm going to need to do is get my 7mm spanner on that shaft in the back there. I think you saw it last time, didn't you? In there, whilst I get my 13mm ring piece on that nut there and take that off. Once that's done, I can just whip these 2 13mm out of there and that's done. But before we need to do that, we need to literally do this, don't we? Okay, right, I'm going to do the rest by hand. You got to finish it off by hand, lads, haven't you? Every single time. It just doesn't work otherwise. And you could drop things down slits. That wouldn't be any good, would it? If I drop that down a slit there, I'd be right in the poop. Right, leave me to it. I'm going to do a bit of magic. Right, I found my little bracket, as you just saw from that picture. I've taken out the 2 torques. So what I'm left with now is a very wiggly bracket. I can't seem to... yes I can. No I can't. Yes I can. No I can't. Yes I can. Need a flat screwdriver in here, don't I? First of all, let's just whip it out. Let's whip out these bolts. Oh, I've already undone them. Like so. There, have a look inside my hole of depth. Let's put some more light on it. You can see now, look, my 7mm spanner on the end of that stud. There you go, like so. So I've just got to hold this end. Oh, let's turn my torch off. Where are we? There. Just got to hold this end like that, and undo the rest of that with 13mm. So let's put you back up here, so you're nice and steady, so people don't get seasick. It is what it is. And the thing is, it's not dropping the stud inside, because once this nut's off, there's nothing stopping this stud from disappearing. Actually, that's why there's a big long shaft on it, isn't there? So to speak. So my spanner is looped around it, and when this nut comes out, I can retrieve the stud because it will be on the end of my spanner. Thank you, Ford. I'll take that all back. Why you just couldn't put 3 fucking bolts in there, I don't know. Ha ha! Oh, yeah, that's kind of a clever, ingenious little idea, isn't it, really? But we live and learn. See, I'm learning all the time. Absolutely learning all the time. Right, let's whiz that last one off. And that should be this Mary hinge removed from the vane. Yeah. I'm just going to support the top of the door. You can't see my hand because I'm not moving around with the camera, so you can't see it. Okay, let's swing that out there, and hopefully I should be able to get my chins in. Is that coming out of there? It's really not, is it? Right, temporarily I'm going to put a bolt back in because I don't really want all the weight on that bottom hinge, do I? I'm just going to do that and go and get a little bit of a lever so I can try and lever this bracket out the door that way. What a pain in the absolute chuff box. Okay, now I must apologise for that frickin' sawing in the background. Some matey's making a frickin' shed over the road. That's what I think of it. It's huge, and the bloke hasn't got any idea what he's doing. Anywho, I've put a bit of insulation tape around my metal object, so when this piece presses on the door, it doesn't take any paint off or harm that surface in any way. All right, let's give it a go. It really is in there. Oh, gotcha. See, it's pulled that part out, and I can't see why. There's nothing stopping me tapping it back in a minute. That's not an issue. There we go. There we go. That is it. Right. So I'm not stood here like a blithering idiot for too long. Let me just give that a bit of a clean. That needs a bit of a tap inwards. Where's me Timmy mallet? Why did I put it so far away? Right, let's put that in there, and that in there. Yay! Okay, let's get that bolt in there. Something like that, and for the time being I'm just going to stick a screwdriver in there so that door doesn't want to fly off in that direction. Right, okay, now I can use one's fingers. I'll remove that now. Pop that fucking mirror. Ah, right, okay. So all the question is just getting it lined up. Like so. Oh, don't drop it in the gap. Mind the gap. So this is where you've got play, an adjustment that to close or open the gap between the two doors. So I'm literally just going to nip that up with my bionic fingers, and bionic toes. Come on, don't cross thread. That's it. Well, no, was it? No. So that's that. Nippied. And I can pop this other one back in the bottom there. Back in the bottom. Suits you, sir. So you have plenty of scope of movement on these brackets. So you have in and out play to make sure the body panels are all aligned. Where are you? Come on over here. To make sure the body parts are all aligned. If the door's sticking out a bit, you just loosen these off and push the door back in. Or so yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Right, you've seen it. I've just got to close the doors now, which means moving you here, and we'll go from there. Okay, there's that. Okay, so I can literally move on. That's where we want it, right there. Top needs to go in a bit. Okay, right in, yeah, right there. Okay, so now I've got some sort of idea. I can do it up. It's going to take a little bit of fettling, so we'll get to the in a minute. Okay, let's put a little daub of glue just on there. Whoop, oh, that's a big old daub of glue. This stuff here is, I've spoken about this stuff before. Forget super glue, guys and girls. This stuff from Temu, yes, Temu, is the absolute nutjewels. Where am I? There. I've not found out yet that it leaves a mark anywhere, and those, like, you know, the white chalky marks, the residue. Right, let's just go and pop this back in. Follow the bumper. Okay. That's it, drop it on the chuffing floor. It is actually so bright, I've got a job to see what I'm doing. Come on. Oh, the satisfaction of that. So to go from rusty old that was wobbly and broken to that really sets it off, doesn't it? Good shut lines. Oh bugger, he's caught in there now. Let me out, little pig. I don't know how you do it. You freaking twat. Oh, anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you want to change your hinges, I think the one hinge is the same for all four. Up, down, left and right. Let me just double check that. Where's the old one? So will that fit on this side? Yes, it will. So this one hinge does all four. That's why it only shows one side. And that is freaking knackered. Look at that. And it only would have got worse. I was going to drill the whole thing out and put a new pin in it. But by the time you've done that and faffed around and tried to seal it, and it ain't worth it. Yes, they're a little bit expensive. I think they're about 35 quid or something. But you ain't got to do all four at once, have you? Just do the one. And I can spray them other ones up. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like and a thumbs up. and thank you for your comments. And I found my tripod. So I'm a happy bunny, and we'll see you next time. Call that a win.